This Old Radio Part 3 will feature the Crosley American Overseas. There is another model number for it. I will see if I can find it. I just know that if this is what it's typically known as, is the Crosley American Overseas. This one is built in 1946. I have not opened up the back of this. I'm actually going to do that with you guys filming me. So let me move this tripod around. I did do a little investigation just to see how these pins work. Going to come out because I really didn't know for sure. Again, this is not original. This material is, I guess, original, but the sides have been reinforced because more than likely things were just pretty weak there. Alright, so what you've got on the Crosley is you have the option of either using the built-in antenna. Comes off this sleeve here, goes around, connects there. You've got this antenna that runs around the back of the back panel. If you didn't want that and you had an external antenna, you could probably connect it here. And phonograph, pickup, or television sound to these. Holy cow, it's actually got inputs for external devices. That's pretty cool. I didn't know it would do that. That's really awesome. That may be what. So it may be a 2-band radio, and then one of the other clicks on that band switch is for external signal input. So not nearly as complicated in here in the console as the Night. Nowhere is it as dusty. That Night was a mess, boy. I'm gonna put this back together, and I'd like to plug it up and see what we can come up with on here. You've got a couple of soldered on terminals here. I'm not sure what that's for. Possibly chassis ground. There's another stud here that is probably for chassis ground, I'm guessing here. I don't know. Not a radio guy. One speaker. Pretty cool. Let me get it back together. What we've got on the band switch, I'm going to call it, is a P, an A, and an O. So the P, more than likely, is going to stand for phonograph. So this would only work in the P position if you had something else feeding a signal into the back of the radio on those terminals I showed you earlier. So if we go to A, that would be American, and the O would be overseas. So let's go to A, and we'll start at the end of the dial. This is as far as the dial goes clockwise. So we're gonna also, this is using the internal antenna. I've probably passed by 5 or 6 weak stations. So weak I'm not even going to stop. Okay, that's as far as the dial goes. So let's go to overseas. See if we can pick up some stuff overseas here with an internal antenna inside a metal building. I have my doubts. I'm just kind of rushing through this because I'm actually going to hook up the other antenna and go through the overseas bands and see if I can find anything. Yeah, I'm not picking up anything at all. Okay, I'm going to hook up the external antenna. There's probably 5 channels I'm picking up along in here. They're really weak. A couple of them are okay. There's 2 or 3 over here. Let's say it's Spanish music channel right there. I can't tell what that is. And some oldies.
Got an awful lot of dreams.
Back when life was simple. Thanks for watching.